Hello friends and welcome back to Tech and Us. This is Kunal Singh and this is the third video in the series of Arduino. So today we will discuss about Arduino Uno. Arduino Uno is a extensively used Arduino board for many projects. So it is a microcontroller board based on the Atmega 328. The Arduino Uno differs from all the preceding boards in that it doesn't use the FTDI USB to serial chip. Instead, it features Atmega 8U2 programmed as a USB to serial converter. So a typical Arduino board looks like this. There is a USB interface here and a port for external power supply here. Next, there is a series of power pins here. In this port, there is three voltage levels available. One is 3.3 volt, second is 5 volt, and next one is V in, that is the input voltage for the analog purposes. And in this pin, you can give 7 to 20 volts, and there is also two ground pins available here. Next, there is analog pins available. It is from A0 to A5, that is 6 pins, and the A4 and A5 are I2C pins. Next, there are 14 digital pins available here from 0 to 13, and there is a ground pin available here. Next, there are 4 LEDs available in the board. One is for testing purpose, that is connected to pin number 13, and one is for transmitter, and one is for receiver for serial communication, and the last is one for power LED. Next, there is a 6 ICSP header available here and a reset button. There are two chips available here. One is a Atmega 328, that is the heart of the Arduino Uno board, and next is a Atmega 8U2, that is used for FTDI USB to serial converter. So the specification of the board is as follows. The board uses the microcontroller as a Atmega 328 and it operates in 5 volt. The input voltage is recommended as 7 to 12 volt, and it has 14 digital IO pins, of which 6 can be used as the PWM output, and next there is 6 analog pins, and it has 32 KB of flash memory, 2 KB of static RAM, and 1 KB of EEPROM. Next, the Arduino board can be provided power by USB or by AC to DC adapter or by battery. Next, the heart of the Arduino Uno, that is the Atmega 328. So Atmega 328 contains 28 pins, from which 2 are for VCC, that is 7 and 20, and 2 is for ground, that is pin number 8 and 22, and 1 is for analog reference, that is pin number 21. One pin is dedicated for reset, that is pin number 1, and the pin number 9 and 10 is dedicated for crystal oscillator, and the rest of the pin is used for the input output purposes. The pin from 23 to 28 is used for analog input output purposes, and the rest of the pins is used for digital input output purposes. The pin 2 and 3 is used for serial communication, and the pins from 16 to 19 is used for SPI communication. The pin 27 and 28 is used for I2C communication. In another video, we will discuss about the communication processes further. So this microcontroller has 3 ports, that is port B, C and D. So the pin description of the microcontroller is given here. Next, another microcontroller used in this board is Atmega 16U2. So it has a flash type memory, and it has 16 KB of programmable memory, 512 bytes of RAM, and 512 bytes of EEPROM. It has 32 pins, and it has one pin for UART communication and 2 for SPI communication. The microcontroller typically looks like this. Next, the communication protocol. So the Arduino Uno uses 3 types of communication protocol. that is UART, which means Universal Asynchronous Receiver Transmitter. Here only 3 pins are required, that is receiver, transmitter and ground. Next, the SPI communication, that is the serial peripheral interface. In this communication, 4 pins are required, that is the clock pin, master out, slave in, master in, slave out, and the slave select. These are the 4 pins required for SPI communication. Next, the I2C protocol, that is Interintegrated Circuit Protocol. In this protocol, only 2 pins are required, that is SDA and SCL. All the peripherals are connected with these 2 pins. In another video, we will further discuss about this protocol in detail. So see you in the next video. Until then, watch this channel and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.